Hello, this is David Taylor Hughes from the Sound Image Plus blog. Today I'm going to be talking about how to install, operate and use an image app with my Panasonic GX8 camera. There it is. In order to do this, I'm going to be using the Panasonic Image App, which is available for both Android and Mac operating systems. The smartphone I've got here is my Panasonic CM1, and the first thing that I've got to do is actually install the app. So on an Android phone it's Play Store. Here's what I prepared earlier. I've already got this set up, so there's the Panasonic Image App. So I click on install, accept all the various conditions, and as you can see the bar is moving slowly to the right, so the app is actually installing. There are quite a few apps for various cameras, and the quality of them is actually very variable. Fortunately, the Panasonic app, like the Olympus app, both the Micro Four Thirds camera companies produce very decent apps for operating their cameras from phones or tablets. They've both got options for Macs, for iPhones, for iPads, and this is an Android operating system phone, so you can use it also for Android tablets and Android phones. As you can see, thanks to my somewhat slow internet connection, since the fibre optic has still not been connected, it's taking a while to upload to the phone, but as you can see it's nearly there. And here we go, just about to actually show that it's installed. There it is, ready to go. Okay, the next thing that I've got to do is I've got to set up the camera and the phone onto this Wi-Fi network that connects the two of them. On the camera I've chosen the setup menu, which is a little blue spanner as you can see, and there we've got Wi-Fi. Move on to the setup, new connection, and for remote shooting. You press all those buttons one after the other and you get the Wi-Fi symbol, and it's giving you the name of a Wi-Fi network. You can see the GX8 name there. So what I've now got to do is I've now got to set up the phone to be able to work on this network. So I go into the phone settings and Wi-Fi, and when I tap on the Wi-Fi you'll see that down there is the GX8, A7, etc. network. So I've got to enable that. So you can see it's the same name as the one on the camera. So I tap on that, connect, and then the two should be then connected. That's the phone and the camera operating on the same wireless Wi-Fi network. So once that's done, I can then start to actually use the phone to operate the camera. So I move to where I've got the downloaded app. There you can see it's the Panasonic Image App. And as you can see it's going around connecting to the camera. I hit remote operation and there we go. That's the camera picture being fed to the smartphone via the Wi-Fi connection. As you can see it's working, and also as you can see there's a very slight delay. I've generally found that Macs are better for this than Android. So if I press the little camera icon, it takes a picture. It also sort of autofocuses as well at the same time. Pressing the red video button and I'm shooting video. So there you can see that's actually recording that as a video. And this is obviously still just recording on the camera, it's recording onto the camera's card. Hitting the quality menu there, this shows the various options that I've got, very similar to what's actually on the camera. I can do video recording quality, That's telling me if I'm shooting stills, well, I can want to do raw or fine. the JPEG setting, aspect ratio, picture size, etc., etc. So basically it's given me lots of options that I would normally have on the camera. Also usefully, as you can see, it works in horizontal position as well as vertical position. So whichever situation suits you in wherever you're shooting. I should mention this is the Panasonic CM1, which has got a few problems in bright sunlight, so it's a phone that I would never use to control the camera if I'm actually outdoors and it's a bright day. It works very well indoors, as you can see, but I found that using certainly the little iPod Touch that I've got, which has got the same kind of screen as on an iPhone, certainly works a lot better. It is actually quite difficult to use some of these devices out on a sunny day. I've in fact gone to sometimes I use my iPad, and I'm going to the trouble of actually buying a hood that I can stick over the iPad and use it so that I can actually see what's going on. But the connection between the two works. The Panasonic app is very stable. It keeps going. It doesn't sort of cut off, which a lot of these other apps do. I've had all kinds of trouble with the Sony one and the Fuji one, and they are a kind of nightmare to use. But operating the GX8 is no problem. A couple of days ago I was working in a shopping mall. I had it slung over my shoulder, the camera actually pointing out to the side, not straight in front of me, and I was doing what well, not everybody, but lots of other people do a lot of the time when they're out and about, which is stare intently at their smartphone the whole time. And no one thinks that's the slightest bit unusual, so I could take all kinds of pictures without anyone really noticing. Working in a shopping mall is not exactly the place where you can go in with a big Nikon DSLR and a huge lens and no one takes any notice of you. That just doesn't happen. So all in all, it's very good, it's very useful. You can also use it for setting the camera up on a tripod and shooting still so you don't get any camera vibration, and obviously for stopping and starting video it's actually very good. So it's a useful app. Like I said, the Panasonic one works very well, and it's pretty simple to use once you get it installed. I won't pretend the installation process is easy, and what you're seeing on the video is about my 15th go.